What is happening, guys, and welcome to the Greed Feed. Now today I have an unboxing for you guys. I have this big ass box here. Pretty much just a bunch of Funko stuff that I thought I'd share with you guys. Super stoked to be getting this stuff. Just one of those just random orders that I did, just for some stuff that I haven't added to my collection yet, so let's go. So I did make this order, guys, from a company called Popalicious Collectibles. If you haven't heard of them, I'll put the link down in the description for you. But pretty much they do all things kind of Funko, any kind of collectibles, and they're an Australian company, so check them out if you get a chance, guys. Like I'm always saying, I'm a big believer in small businesses, so if you can help out the little guys where you can, 100% recommend to do it. This is kind of like a random haul video. I haven't really, there's nothing specific in here that I've gotten. It was just kind of, I was bored one night and decided to just make an order of a bunch of stuff that I pretty much just never got around to buying that I've always wanted. So let's get into the boxes, guys. So the first one we pull out here is the Black Lantern Flash. Now I've always wanted him because I've got the Blackest Night, Batman and Superman, so had to add him to the collection. And again, it's just one of those pops I just never got around to buying, but I thought I would grab him anyway. So let's have a look at him. The box is in pretty good shape, and the pop itself, pretty good paint app, no real issues. But here's a badass looking pop. Him and like I've got the original Blackest Night Batman, are two of my favorite looking pops. I just love even just the expression on his face, just that really mean grimace look. Such a cool looking pop, and I'm super glad to add that to the collection. Now the next few ones in this box, guys, are going to be a bit controversial. Now when it comes to Funko stuff, I've only ever really collected pops. I know a lot of people collect a lot of their other stuff, but nothing has really appealed to me. But a few things that I do have are, I don't know why, I bought one of the Series 1 Batman Dorbz, and then I bought another one and another one, and I'm starting to like Dorbz a little bit. I bought my partner a few of the Scooby-Doo ones because she's a big Scooby-Doo fan, and I don't know, they're slowly winning me over. Don't really know if I'm going to become a Dorbz collector, but I do love Batman, so I thought I had to grab a few of the Batman ones. So first one we got is Catwoman. So I'm not going to open these, guys. I do open them eventually, but I think I might have double ordered. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I've ordered like a bulk lot of loose ones, so I don't want to potentially open, because Dorbz are sealed on like pops. I don't really want to open it in case I've got Catwoman in that lot, so we'll just put that there. But as you can see, guys, really cool looking Dorbz. I like with Dorbz. I'm not a big fan of inbox collectors. You guys know that if you watch my channel. I am an out of box collector myself. I do keep the boxes for the more expensive pops. But my biggest thing about being an inbox collector is, I think you look like a storefront if you have them. But B, my other big thing is you can't see the whole pop. You know, there's a lot of detail on the back of them. Like if you take this, I've just got this guy because I actually got him in the mail the other day, Ragnar Lothbrok. If you look there, like, you know, he's got all the nice detail on his plating and stuff. You don't see that if it's in the box. So there's a lot of detail at the back, which is what I like the Funko do with their Dorbz. It obviously does have a window at the back so you can see. So something I would like to see with Funko Pops. I understand that obviously that's the way the boxes are. That's how they do them. I doubt they're going to change them, but it would be really nice to see some pops that you could see, you know, the detail in the back for all you inbox collectors. They miss a lot of things in my opinion. And we've got this box here as well. So I got quite a few of the Batman Dorbz. I kind of like couldn't help myself. So we got the Penguin there. Again, like, I'm not a big fan of Dorbz. I don't know why, but the Batman ones, I'm a massive Batman fan, and I can't go past the Batman ones. They're just, I don't know, they're just so cute, but like all the Batman villains are so like mischievous, I guess you call them, so it's kind of a weird contrast. And then of course Harley Quinn, cool little details on her. Again, they're Dorbz and they're nothing special with detail, but I don't know, I'm starting to like them. And then off the villains we got Batgirl. So I got a few heroes. I got Batgirl there. And last but not least, we got Robin. So there's a few just in this set that I still have to get. Think of it's Batman, Riddler, Poison Ivy, and Joker are really the only ones I got left. So I got 3 left, which I'm pretty sure all 3 of those are in that bulk lot that I bought. So I think I'll have the entire Batman Series 1 collection. There is a Batmobile. I know it's not original series Batman, but there's a Batman in Batmobile that's like from the Dark Knight or something. That looks really cool. I really want to get that, add that to the Batman collection. But for now, those are just the ones I got. You know, just a few little Dorbz. Nothing too special, just to kind of keep me occupied. Now, on to the rest of the pops. So I can also commend Popalicious Collectibles. They send a box inside a box with bubble wrap. So really important, especially when you're catering to collectors, that you pack correctly. Like, I've ordered from some places and the packing has been absolutely horrible. For me, not a big problem because I'm an out-of-box collector. I don't really care about the boxes, but I can understand for a lot of people it is a big thing. So Popalicious Collectibles pack extremely well, guys, so go check them out. We got this box here, and this is all filled with pops. So again, kind of, I don't even remember what pops I got. Yeah, I remember like 2 or 3 of them. The rest were just, it was a late night order. So let's just randomly select one here. Oh, cool. So I got Katana from Suicide Squad. Again, they're all common. I just really haven't gotten around to actually getting many of them. I got the Joker Harley 2-pack and of course Enchantress in the DC Legion of Collectors box. But the rest of them I was kind of umming and ahhing if I wanted the whole set or not. I've decided I probably do. Katana for me is like one of my favorite DC characters. So I had to get her. So the ones I really don't have left are Captain Boomerang, Killer Croc, Diablo, and Deadshot. Obviously I don't really collect variants, so I'm good with that, but definitely have to be getting my boy Deadshot. I think Will Smith did an awesome portrayal of Deadshot in Suicide Squad. A lot of people didn't like Suicide Squad. I like it and I don't. I think it's a cool movie, and it's like one of those like doesn't take itself too seriously type movies. But I do agree with the fact that the timing of the movie is just so wishy-washy that you kind of get lost in it, and it's kind of like why is this a movie? Why do we care about these people? Having said that, I think that Deadshot was awesome. I think that Captain Boomerang, Jai Courtney, who's an Australian actor, did an awesome job of Captain Boomerang. So proud to be having him portray Boomerang. And of course, another Australian, Margot Robbie, did an absolutely superb job of Harley Quinn. Actress to play Katana wasn't horrible, but I prefer the Katana in the DC TV series with the Arrow. But then again, you know, it's not always the actress's fault. She didn't get a lot of screen time, so. But I had to grab this pop anyway because it's such a sick looking pop. So we'll get it out here. Just the details on everything, even like her little scars and her hair, all down to her little sword and everything. Just some really nice details on that. So adding that one to the collection. Obviously going to get the rest of the Suicide Squad pops eventually. But for now, just kind of, you know, I'll build them up slowly. So the next one out of this mystery crate of pops is Cassian. So I got Captain Cassian Andor from Star Wars Rogue One. Now I know you're probably thinking, you've seen my last unboxing and I said I wasn't going to get Rogue One pops. They're growing on me. They're really growing on me. Rogue One is probably now my favorite Star Wars movie after seeing it again and again. I've seen it 3 times now. I don't know, it's what I remember Star Wars was when I was a kid and I first saw them. That joy and excitement that I got from watching the first Star Wars movie, I got with Rogue One. I was so pumped for that movie. I don't think I went in with as high expectations as I did with Force Awakens, so that's probably why, to me, it was a better movie. But at the same time, for a cast of what they had, where they're virtually unknown actors, I'm talking obviously like the main protagonist. I know there's a lot of actors in there that we do know, but apart from the main character, the rest of the actors are kind of unknown. I think they did a brilliant job. And if you haven't seen the movie, go see it. Little spoiler, they obviously, for a movie that everyone dies in, I've never cared about characters that much. For a character that has such little screen time. I'm not a huge fan of Cassian as a character, but I mean, I have done another order with Jin, so I need to get Cassian with Jin, don't I? So good little addition to the Star Wars collection. He's got good little details. He's got his blaster and everything. He's got his jacket on. Cool little pop. I'm always kind of mystified at the amount of detail that go into these things compared to like when I first started collecting pops, and they were all that stock standard arms by their side pose. They're really kind of expanding it a little bit with dynamic poses and all kinds of things, and I think it really gives the characters a lot more detail and grace, and just makes them look really nice. Like, it gives you that bit of a different level rather than just having like this stagnant group of figures, which I know a lot of people enjoy that about pops, and I do as well, but I also like the fact that they're a bit dynamic at the moment, so that's always good. So we get into the next one. This is one I forgot about. So you guys might have seen these ones coming out. We got Bombshell's Joker. Now, I'm not too familiar with the Bombshells line. I know they are like the statues of the Bombshells line. I know the Joker's the one with like, he's like Sailor Joker and Harley's leaning him over and kissing him. He's got kiss marks all over him. I got him because I had to have him because I collect all Jokers and Harleys I always get. So nice little addition. We'll get him out of the box. And also he does, for those of you that don't know, he does have a 1 in 6 chase, which is black and white. So I figured I'd order him just in case I got the chase. I wasn't a real big fan of the chase, but I know a few people that would have been. So I could have maybe traded him for something that I was looking for. But at the end of the day, I wasn't bummed out that I didn't get the chase, because I wanted the original Joker. I didn't want the black and white one. But he is awesome. He's probably up there with one of my favorite Jokers. Just the detail and stuff they're getting on these things is amazing. He's even got, I don't know how well you guys can see, he's got Joker written on his hat. Like, that's so cool. Like, little things like that, it's just, is how Funko are going above and beyond. The last Joker pop I kind of lost my mind over was the Killing Joke one. Just the little details, like the flowers on his jacket and everything like that, was just out of this world. Like, nothing you expect. But really keen to add him to the collection. I've got DC Bombshell's Harley Quinn as well on order. So we'll eventually get her to add to my little Joker Harley collection. So let's keep on going. I can't even remember what else I ordered. I have a feeling there's more Star Wars in here. I know I went a bit Star Wars crazy. As I say that. So we've got another Rogue One pop. We've got Scarif Stormtrooper. Now, I mean, for any Star Wars fan, you've got to have the Troopers. The Troopers are just like a non-essential for me. I don't like having like a heap of different ones, but like the big ones, like the Scarif one, I've got the Chrome Death Trooper coming. I've ordered him, so he's on his way. So I had to grab the Scarif one, let's be fair. And he looks awesome. Absolutely awesome. Just the details in like their little packs on their back and everything, and even their guns. I don't even know how they come up with designs for all these different troopers, but they just look, there's just something about like that armor that's just synonymous with like every Star Wars fan. You can't help but love it. I'm really impressed with that. Like, that's so cool. So building up my Star Wars collection. We've got another one in here. So again, more Star Wars. This is a guy that I really should have gotten a long time ago and just never got around to it. It's of course just your basic clone trooper, but for those of you that don't know, I pretty much grew up with all the prequels, and obviously I love the original films as well, but I do love the prequels. Everyone gives the prequels so much shit, and I don't think it's warranted. I don't think they're that bad. Do I agree that Anakin was pretty badly done? Yeah. I mean, Hayden Christensen, is a pretty shit actor in all honesty. He hasn't really done anything past that with his career, so that kind of tells you a bit about it. But having said that, I still really enjoy the prequels, and the whole fact that the Stormtroopers started with clones, I find is really cool. So I had to add the Clone Trooper to my collection. He's a little kind of like dirty. I don't know what that is. He's got like, I don't know, it looks like someone's put him in some dirt. So he's not as wide as I would think he would be, but I'm not bothered. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just happy to have him in my collection. And the last one, which I think I know which one this is too, it's another Star Wars one. We have the TIE Fighter Pilot New York City Comic-Con exclusive. Now this one, again, it's been out for like 2 years. The reason I've never gotten him is because he's just always been on shelves. I've never not seen him. He's one of those Comic-Con pops that just Funko thought he was going to sell very well, obviously, and he didn't, so they just mass produced him, and he was just everywhere. They had a similar one, the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Helena, that I unboxed. Well, I didn't unbox, but opened in my last video. She was exactly the same, but for San Diego Comic-Con. Just never moved really, and they were always on the shelves, and that's why I didn't buy him, because he was always at that inflated $25 price point. But I managed to get him for retail. Obviously Popalicious trying to get rid of him, clear some stock, so I was more than happy to take a little stickered Comic-Con exclusive pop off their hands for retail price. And he is so cool, holy shit. He's actually really light. Like, I can't believe he's almost made out of, it doesn't even feel like vinyl, it feels like a hard plastic. It's weird. I don't know if you guys can hear that. It makes like a little, but like he is really cool, like the details in him, wow, so cool to add to the collection. I'm starting to get more and more Star Wars pops, which is scaring me, because when I first started collecting Star Wars, I said I'd stay away from the troopers and all that kind of stuff and just focus on like Jedis and Sith, and I've kind of like gone a little bit away from it and buying separate characters and stuff like that. But I mean, that's pop collecting for you guys, isn't it? It's exactly the same every time. You say you're not going to buy something and then you end up buying it, so I think I'm going to have to really start cutting back on Star Wars pops. And that is it from me today, guys. Like I said, pretty long video, just like a massive Funko haul that I wanted to share with you guys. I'm really excited to add these bad boys to my collection. Let me know down in the comments below which one was your favorite out of all the ones that I unboxed today. Probably my favorite, it's hard to say. I really like this Bombshell's Joker. I think he's really coolly detailed. Just like the little nitty gritty stuff I really appreciate with anything, whether it be a big statue or pop vinyl or, you know, a figure this big. The detail in sculpts and paintwork is really what does it for me with a collectible. So he's really cool. Obviously love adding all the Star Wars things, and obviously all these Batman Dorbz that I'm going to have to unbox and find a place for. But let me know, guys, which one was your favorite. As always, guys, if you are new here, make sure to smash that subscribe button down below. If you like what you see, make sure to hit that like button, and I shall catch you guys in the next video.